What exists in between your space and my space? What is it that enables our exclusive spaces? What is it that enables the idea of privacy? And what is it that gives birth to the context of the space? Let's talk about dividers today. As you look at the definition here, there are some interesting meanings to it. One of which is the one who or that which separates into two parts. I'll come back to the first meaning, which is one who deals out shares to each later in the presentation. But I'd like you to sit with this thought, with this meaning of dividers. There are visible and invisible dividers. Sometimes, even if they are visible, they become invisible to us. It does not possess the definition of human ethics. Dividers don't need to practice righteousness. Dividers can hold metadata of a space. They hold the trace of both sides of the division. Let's speak of a coin, for instance. It is only the divider that falls at neither of them and is still responsible for giving identity and context to both of them. It is the divider which, if never existed, there would be no two sides of the coin. The dividers can create the illusion of a space. I am referring to the movie Playtime here again, which I found was extremely interesting to see how the director has played with the sense of divide and the allowance of visuals having the sense of privacy. Mime artists play with the sense of divide. They create the illusion of space, of objects in the space. Are dividers neutralizers of the binary existence? Are they the grey of the spectrum? I wonder if dividers are the places where the warpedness of the space exists. I believe there can be 4 types of dividers. Partial. Lets you see. Opaque. The strict ones, they don't let you see. Osmotic. It enables you to switch. Perceived divide, which is the common knowledge of division. Can I perform the divide? Can I personify the divide? Can dividers unite? The fact that they enable the existence of potentially polar differences stuck together against each other in itself means that it has the potential to unite. The one who deals out shares to each. This is where I live. The room is one of the many rooms divided by walls, united by the sense of togetherness. Dividers as a tool. I feel dividers let you customize the degree of trace. The characteristics of dividers can be controlled, and hence the nature of the spaces that it produces also becomes a variable. If used consciously, dividers can be used to decide the exchange of spaces that may be extremely polar in nature. Dividers in time. How about dividing time? Each year is divided into months, into weeks, into days, into hours, into minutes, and to even milliseconds. And if you look closely, we only live in the divide of time. Each second is the division of the moment that passed. We measure it using the divide. Do you think dividers have sound? I feel philosophically, dividers are open-ended. They are linear and do not enclose or intersect. I must also bring this interesting comparison of divide versus a boundary versus a barrier. What is the difference between each of them? I feel boundaries and barriers are extension of divide which has an intention, a connotation. Boundaries are made with the sense of safety and security to ensure care and protection. Barriers are made with a sense of resistance and force. So this is how I visualize the three of them in the spectrum. While I ponder about divide, I also think about how these words have so many similarities and usages. Compartment, department, apartment, apart, partition, impart, partial, party. What divides us? Politics, religion, faith, generation, geography, culture, ethnicity. Dividers are important, aren't they? I am curious to know how you perceive it.